Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Keep It Concise. Let's get into the show. Yo, 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 yo. It's your boy, ConcisetheBarber. We are back with the Keep It Concise podcast. I appreciate everybody that comes in and tunes in Sunday Night Live, 10 p.m. We are going to be talking about some interesting topics. I just want to thank everybody for allowing me to hit the 10K mark. And if you did not see that, I literally just posted the 10K video. So make sure you guys follow all the instructions, my Concise family. So make sure that you can be in tune what's going on. Neil, what is going on? Neil is one of the most quickest people ever to get into the live, man. I appreciate you, bro. You be one of the first people. And shout out to Darko, Oklahoma Insider. If y'all ever need some real estate, man, honestly, some home or even investing in stocks or whatever, that's your guy right there. So make sure y'all hit him up. Daniel, what is going on? I don't know why when I seen this, I thought about some OG, like, what's up? But that's what I thought of. IG, what's going on with y'all? If y'all want to hop into this topic, what I'm going to be talking about tonight, make sure you guys jump straight over to YouTube. ConcisetheBarber is going to be the same name. So if I was y'all, I would hop on over there. We'll still be here for a little bit, but I do want to talk about some things real quick before I exit out of Instagram, because maybe you guys can talk about this as well. Kwan G, thank you, bro. Yeah, 10K, man, is a milestone for me. Definitely, I appreciate every follower, subscriber that I have. So I'm not even, I'm still hype over that. I told the fam that I was gonna get me a gold chain. I was gonna get like all 10. What was that? Not 10K carat gold or diamonds. I was gonna get that Cuban whatever, and I was just get me some AI earrings. I thought I was going to, do it big. I thought I was going to do it big, but nah, yo, that it's a dope thing to talk about. But I want to talk about some things real quick. I'm gonna talk about the giveaway real quick. All the stuff that's in the giveaway. If y'all did not see the video, make sure you guys go check out the video. But I want to show you guys everything that comes into the giveaway. So 10K giveaway. I'm gonna tell you this right here. I could have just did this alone. I really could have. Like this hair dryer kit comes with a hair dryer, 2 nozzles, a spray hairspray brush. Sprayer in the book bag. The book bag. Where's the book bag? It's over there. But the book bag in itself is fire. But this is just one piece of the 10K giveaway. I'm not doing first, second, and third. It's just one winner. One winner. The shipping, when you do first, second, and third, it get crazy. The shipping costs more than anything. But anyway, you get a JRL brush. Shout out to JRL. Like, I still had this huge care package from them, and I still got stuff. So the JRL cape. For all those that like trimmer guards, I get a lot of people in the comments talking about trimmer guards. And we got some trimmer guards right here. They have a magnetic piece on the back of it, so y'all might like that. What's going on, bro? Blessings to you. Yeah, you on here early. It must be an early day for you. JRL clips. Let me tell y'all something. I probably need to do a video about clips, because these hands down the best clips. I done been to Sally Beauty, Cosmoprof, Salon Centric. I done been to all the beauty supply stores that are, I have to say it like this, that are in the hood, because sadly sometimes they are the best beauty supply stores. And I got hair clips from all over those. These are the best ones. These are the best ones, hands down. Mo Barber, what's going on? You say you want those? Yeah, them Jones is nice. All right. Now let's get into some more products. The Lithium FX shaver. The FX3 it's the FX3 shaver, but this is the Lithium FX version of it. So that's in the giveaway. All right, what else? This bad boy. I keep talking about this too. This zero gap setter from Gamma. It's like that. Yo, y'all gonna have a whole setup, like for real. Like a beginning barber winning this is crazy. I'm live right now. My man calling me. Hop on the YouTube. We got the lithium FX trimmer. This got the graphite 2.0 blade on it. So this whole all right. And then the clipper. So you get all of this. You get all of this in the 10K. This one person. Now, I will say this. For all those that are within the Concise family, y'all already know how I feel about this. There is one person that usually wins majority of my giveaways. I did allow them in this giveaway, but I hope, I know this sounds bad, but I hope somebody else wins. Because if this person wins, he might have over 50 clippers. And yes, he might have to be the GOAT. He might have to be the GOAT of giveaways. You see this one person sign up for giveaways, y'all just turn around because clearly he's going to win it for some reason. Poncho, what's up, man? Seeing that you called me, what's going on? You got a quick question? What's the question? Yes, Woodshed, yes. If he actually really did a live on all the stuff he won from me, y'all probably think I'm crazy. Easy, worth more than $1,000 worth of clippers. Easy. My man said, Coach Chris, what's going on? Black Masters or the Phenom? You know what's so funny? Poncho, I literally just did a video on those two, cutting hair. Black Masters or the Phenom? That is a great question. But I have to be honest with you. I don't have the answer just yet. I mean, if I'm thinking real fast, I'm going to say Phenoms. But the Black Masters is a crazy clipper. And mines are quiet. But IG, I'm about to go ahead and I'm about to hop off of this, and we're going to continue this conversation on YouTube. So if y'all want to continue the conversation, hop on YouTube, and I'll see y'all in the comment section. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. All right, YouTube, let's get to it. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. That was a good question. Black Masters versus the Phenoms. The fact that the Phenoms can become somewhat of a Black Master is like, that's why it has one up on it. But let's see what you got right here. Concise or Woodshed, for a barber looking to get good at the floating lever, would you recommend a cordless or corded masters? Me personally, it's a master clipper. I'm gonna say corded. I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna say corded. I'm not a barber. What clipper and trimmer is best for personal use? That's a good question. But it's honestly a real broad question at the same time, because for one, I'm gonna go in depth of, okay, I would know that once I know your hair texture, right? Because if you have hair texture like mine, I could tell you, well, okay, you got somewhat of like coarse hair. This will help you. This will be great for you. But if you're somebody that has straight hair, okay, you might not need this type of clipper. You might need this type of clipper. When it comes to trimmers, same, kind of thing. If you got coarse hair, you're using trimmers, you want something that has, not higher RPMs, but nice torque. But that it's really up to you. But if you want something that's good, no matter what it is, then I would easily say most combos are great, like the JRL combo, Onyx clipper, Onyx trimmer, the Low Pro clipper and trimmer, the Saber trimmer, and the Saber 2.0 clipper. Those are like combos that you can get that honestly, no matter what hair texture it is, will do well. So what's best for personal use depends on you. Like, it depends on your makeup. Like, what you got, coarse hair, straight hair. To me, it makes a difference, other than the fact that everything you get, you're using just a brushless motor, and then it really doesn't matter at that time. because you can get stuff way cheaper that has brushless motors, and that can be the best personal use for you. Bless up, tuning in from the Bahamas. Blessings, bro. You in the Bahamas, bro. I need to be in the Bahamas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I was a barber, I would definitely be cutting hair in the Bahamas. Are the latest silver cordless masters as quiet as the black label cordless master? My black label cordless masters are quieter than the silver ones. Corded master or cordless senior, in my honest opinion, floating metal. Yeah, I agree with that. Excuse me. I asked because I need to buy one or the other tomorrow. Black master or phenom. Where you getting it from? Where you getting it from, Poncho? Poncho, where you getting it from? If you getting it from the website, you see that ticker right there with discount code Concise 10. You see that right there, right? If you getting it from Andis, babe, just go ahead. Just walk past. Yeah, y'all should see my wife. She over here about to do like an army roll past me so she won't be in the video. just walk past, yo.
Oh my God.
Because what will happen is you just say doo-doo and fall, and then I'm like, yeah.
Live done.
Right. But nah, I just wanted to put that up there just to be funny. So, all right. It's one of the main topics. The phenoms is sick. The phenoms are sick. We got to talk about this. I talked about this last week, right? So, when I said, what do y'all think about these clippers, right? These, I don't even know how new these clippers are, because these are not, let me get the box. Hold on. These are not these, right? Y'all see this, right? So I'm not sure if Wahl came out with two different versions. One's like UK, one's US. They do two different things. I'm not sure. I had to do some more digging. But this Super Taper Pro, and the Super Taper X, two different types of clippers. This is a brushless motor with 5,800 RPMs. This thing, now I ain't gonna lie, I don't know yet. I'm still doing my concise review on it, but I think it's a rotary motor. It's not brushless motor. I forget what the RPMs are, but it's different. Main difference is the blade. So I'm hearing that this clipper in itself is around $80. Matter of fact, let's just do this. Let me just go ahead and find it. Yeah. It's $80 on let's go to visit. Oh my, I don't know how much this really costs in real life. Let me just show y'all what I'm talking about. Now look at this, right? This thing right here. Well, the fact that they got y'all see this Wahl Zero Guard, crazy work. Crazy work. Just give us the premium. But y'all see how much this is? I don't know how much that is in US dollars, so just forgive me. But yeah, so let's go to the 5,800 RPMs, runtime 3 hours, charge time 150, so 2.5. So that's not bad. That's not bad. Now I'm telling y'all right now, straight off rip, if I had to get one, if I had to pick one out of the one I had, the Super Taper X or the Super Taper Pro, I will pick this one. This one seems to have more of a better performance, but I'm not sure with that 5,800 RPMs. I'm not sure. I feel like I gotta get it and now I got to cut hair. Like I got to compare the two because the main thing about the Super Taper X is the blade. And in my concise review, we're going to talk about the blade mainly. But I think that's kind of interesting. What guards are better for coarse hair? Metal or plastic? I have waves. Well, see, with waves, I think detachables are like beautiful. With waves. Now, some people are scared of detachables because they feel like it can do too much damage to waves. But if you're not a cut with them, then it does a beautiful job. It depends on who's using it, and it depends on like pressure when it comes to metal and plastic guards. How much pressure are you gonna like if you're cutting your hair? Like the pressure you put down as you're cutting that matters too. Other than just depending on the guards, but I would definitely say metal guards, detachable blades are really really good if you know how to use them the right way. If you're doing a self cut, then I'll probably stick with the plastic guards because it's probably more safer. With all the tariffs, is Annis still going to release the Master 2 on schedule? I'm not sure. What schedule? Like what's the schedule for him? I get my Taper Pro tomorrow. Oh, yeah, Des, let me know. You might have to send me that one up, Des. Matter of fact, Des, just send it up to me, and just let me have it for free, bro. Just buy yourself another one. I appreciate it. I've heard nothing different from them. Okay. Mine comes with premium guards. Okay, that's good. The Super Taper X for the money is not it. And I'm gonna talk about that too, Fatal, because I didn't know. Like I got, I think y'all seen the website or the email, or I don't know how, if you guys sign up for their stuff. But when I clicked on it and I seen the price, I was like, oh, this price is pricing. Like this price is now y'all know how I feel. If y'all know me, then I don't care what brand. If the price is at a certain price, then I have an expectation. Period. I don't care who it is. So we'll talk about that. I pay $74. Yeah. Buy another one and send it to me. I appreciate it. The Super Taper on eBay is on $8. Still kind of questionable. Oh, so you think it's fake? You think it's a fake one? Scared too, Fatal. That's the Australian version. Yeah. Look at the charger. I know it's the Australian version. I see it in Australian dollars. I just really wanted to see the specs on some real, but it doesn't seem that bad. Doesn't seem that bad at all. Doesn't seem that bad. But I talked about this in one of my lives. Was it a live? I think it was a live. I want to ask y'all a question. As a matter of fact, let me go here with it. Let me ask y'all this because y'all probably know. Y'all will probably know. Yes, it was a live. I talked about clientele, right? About getting clientele. Do y'all think getting more clientele is difficult? And if so, why? Why or why not? I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said. Are you saying stuff?
Oh, I didn't know if you remember. I was just trying to tell you what the question was, just in case you didn't remember.
Oh, I did.
Remembered it.
Yeah.
Oh, so cute.
Big Boss, what's up? What's going on with you? How do you feel about the boosted up? The boosted up. See, now y'all got me doing some research. What boosted up, man? What's boosted up? I think I know what you're talking about. Did it come out yet? Come out yet? Oh, matter of fact, let me go ahead and share this. As I'm sharing this, I want to see y'all comments about, do y'all think it's hard for my to like get clientele? But let me go ahead and look up this boosted up. So how do I feel about this? I don't know yet. I gotta feel it. I gotta feel it in hand. Most people can look at it and be like, "Oh no, that ain't me." I gotta feel it in hand, and I gotta let you know. Sometimes I can look at it and be like, "Oh no, that's not it." Only thing I can say is that it does look small. That's the only thing I can say. Okay. Does anybody know the specs on it? Because I don't. Oh, here it goes right there. 7,200 RPM rotary motor. So, are y'all noticing something? Is anybody noticing something? Why does this look like this? There we go. Does anybody notice something about what clippers are doing? Like this right here is a very interesting component. There's been about 5 to 6 clippers right now that has been going this route. Three custom 150 minutes. Okay. I mean, it's now I will compare this to the Saber 2s, to be honest, just to see how I like that better. But all right, so you kind of said it. Really needed a brushless motor. Why? Have y'all noticed? Well, see, there are some clippers that have been coming out with just being rotary motors. I have about 3 or 4 of them right now. This will be another one that I noticed that it's not a brushless motor. Why do y'all feel like companies are going back to just rotary motors and not brushless? Wait. I'm thinking it's going to be a strong 50 RPMs. Yeah, we'll see. Nobody would have known about this clip if I didn't say anything. Oh, Daz. Okay, Daz. Okay, Daz, you got it. You got it, Daz. You got it. I don't know. The only difference I really see is that they went with a babeless type tension system on blades. Got you. Unless they're putting the Eon brushes in the boosted, I don't see the point. Okay. Yeah, because I'm a beginner. Okay, Kwanji, we're gonna talk about clientele in a second. Super similar specs to the normal boosted, but as short as the shorty. Really needed a brushless motor. Okay, so I'm gonna do the clientele thing. Well, no, I'll do the brushless motor stuff first. Okay, just business, like business wise, right? Everybody, well, I ain't gonna say everybody. Most people know that rotary motors, brush motors, they wear out first. Brushless motors last longer. If you're a business, and I could be wrong, but this is one way. This is one way it could be thinking. They would probably want you to replace the clipper. A brushless motor is going to last a lot longer. So they probably want you to replace it. I could be wrong. I ain't saying nothing about Siri. I could be wrong, but that could be one take. Brushless for the noise issue. A brushless motor with the babeless type blade system will solve the noise issue, right? But yes, they're thinking replacement. Brushless for battery efficiency. We shouldn't be okay with those type of practices, though. Now, I'm glad you said that, because I talk about this all the time. If there's something that you see that you don't like, then don't buy it. To me, it's just that simple. I know when I talk about stuff, being as a product review person, I talk to the masses. Everybody's different mindsets, different, way of thinking. So I go about it in the most unbiased way. Now, me personally, I like brush motors and I like brushless motors. There's a lot of things I like on a personal level. Now, I do give out my personal intake, my observation, but at the end of the day, I'm going to give you a review to the point of, hey, this might be something for you or might not be. And I'll keep it to my opinion. If you have that belief in you to say, you know what, I don't like how they moving. I don't like how they did this. I don't like how they did that. No matter what I say, you still shouldn't buy it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I can say them like, yo, these joints right here, da 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 da. But you might find something about like, nah, I don't really rock with that. So you don't have to get them. Let me see. So I can pick any clipper or trimmer from your top 5 video that would be best for personal on Corsair Waiver. Yeah, basically. Yeah. I like how your name is Cat, but yeah, basically, yep. You can replace every component of a wall clipper. Yeah, some people move like Toyotas. Yeah, they probably want us to replace it, but my boosted is working perfect. Only way that can get better for me is brushless to quiet it down. Got you. Yeah, that's understandable. And you know what's funny? I ain't gonna say it was funny, but you know what people are really doing now? Like they're finding people. I think somebody said something about it. I'm gonna see if no. It's interesting that some people are going to like other barbers that were like work on clippers and trimmers, and they're just putting different internals in and they sending it back. That's what some people are doing. Brushless or brush. Coated clippers are still goated. Yeah. I won't buy it, but it's a scummy practice fueled by capitalism. Yeah. Sadly, man, to be honest, there are so many companies, brands. There's so many ways of certain things that it's like, what do you do? You know what I mean? But yeah, like how you can't fix iPhones these days. Yeah, that's crazy, right? But Stylecraft is as replaceable as well besides the bodies. Got you. Yep, love it. What do you love, Des? You just that was random. I forgot about the boosted up. I remember seeing it not so long ago. But there's two things two things. Something I think about when it comes to the boosted up is the click lever. I wonder how the click lever is going to feel. That and the options of the options of the blade. So what I mean by that is like the 4 holes, whatever you can do. But I really wish, shout out to Caliber, because Caliber does this. I believe the last time I got one, they had extra blade in it. I really wish that if it comes with a fade blade in the box is a taper blade, that would be dope. Like if they're gonna go back with brush motors, go back with an extra blade being in the box. To me, that is dope. Like, why not take that angle? If your prices are gonna be pricing, put an extra blade in the box. They're doing some good things with some of the guards. I will give them that. But I think that with the guards and with a blade, I think a lot of people would be happy. What's going on, Chosen No Cuts? Absolutely. Clipper companies should be doing that. And here's the thing, like it only takes one or two. You know what I mean? If let's say JRL started that. Let's say JRL, the next wave, they come out with something, it comes with an extra blade. You don't think other brands would probably hop on that? If Babeless did that, if you got a trimmer and it came with the Gold FX blade in the box, but you got the graphite 2.0 blade on the trimmer, that would be dope. I don't know. I'm old school. I learned to cut with a master's. I'm all about the floating lever. I think the floating lever allows me to be more of an artist. I respect that. I respect that. I like floating levers. I like click levers. I like floating levers, but I will say floating lever over click, to be honest. And I like detachables. So yeah, I think it's dope. But to get back to this question right here, where is it at? He said, because I'm a beginner. Why is my camera doing this? Why is my camera doing this? When it comes to clientele, I'm gonna be open, honest, real, all that jazz. I feel like when you became a barber, you already know that you're gonna have to get people in your chair. That's just automatic, right? But what's not automatic is how we go about that. So a lot of us, we try to figure out strategies. We try to figure out, okay, well, let me try to do this marketing flow on my IG and all, and that's all good and that's all well. But wherever you live in your community, if people don't know who you are, then you're really not doing it right. Trying to become a barber that's well known in your community. That has nothing to do with social media. Being at the places that you be at, somebody should know who you are. I don't care if it's the grocery store, the gym. I don't care if it's the mall. I don't care if it's the movies. I don't care if it's the pharmacy. It don't matter where you go. I don't care if it's the dentist, the doctors. People should know that you're a barber. Other than you doing stuff with ads and social media and stuff like that, if to the regular places you go to every day, if somebody don't know who you are and what you do for a living, then I really feel like you're missing out. That's the best way I can put it. You're missing out. I'm not saying get up and leave your chair and walk up and down the street on the times you should be at the chair. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about the times that when you are not at the shop or at home and you are somewhere else, wherever you at. It could be your kids' basketball games. I don't. Somebody should know who you are and what you do. Don't completely just rely on social media. That's how a lot of people get messed up. A lot of people do the social media stuff. Their content could be dope. Spinning in a chair and have no clientele. And that's real. So just take a little bit of that. I mean, use low hanging fruit, of course, family, friends, and all of that. But no matter what, and honestly, barbers should be the best people to know how to approach people. Learn that craft first and that skill first, and you will be a beast.
May I ask you something? Why don't you share 3 things that you did to help build your clientele, especially in the beginning days. Just think.
Okay.
Think, push.
We'll see. All right, let me see. What if you only go to the shop at home for right now? Need to branch out. For real, need to branch out. Yeah, you need to branch out. But see, I don't believe that. I honestly feel like if you got to get food, right? You got to go to the grocery store. You know what I mean? So, Desmond, I just entered the giveaway. Bro, I don't care about you. Marketing helps, but nothing beats a good cut in the right personality. Like you saying, as a barber, almost everywhere I go, I see someone I know. A real barber is friend, therapist, and role model. Yeah, that's real. So here's the thing. I'm glad you said that about nothing beats a good cut in the right personality. That's true. So what I'm saying is, right, is part one. Part two is once they come into your shop or into your chair, keeping them is another thing. Client retention is another thing. Marketing that way of your skill set of how you cut is another way. That's part two. A lot of us kind of try to focus on part two, but never really like fine tune part one. Is the current silver cordless master as quiet as the no, my Black Label Masters is quieter. You got any coupon codes I could use on Amazon? No, I don't. But I'm glad you asked. You can go ahead and screenshot this cat. Go ahead and screenshot it. And also, matter of fact, hold on, don't screenshot it yet. Just in case you need another one, screenshot it when you see the Annis discount code Concise10 as well. You can go ahead and screenshot this whole page and you can go ahead and, save yourself some money. But not on Amazon. Not on Amazon. I can send you some links on Amazon, but I don't have a discount code on it, a coupon code on Amazon. All right. Back. Let's get back. He said, I appreciate that. It's real. Wherever you go, Quan, wherever you go, somebody needs to know who you are. I live with my parents, but I get the idea. Turning 19 in July. Dope. You live with your parents? Honestly, that ain't a problem either. Yo, it's about to be summertime. I don't care. Cookouts. If you go into a cookout, a birthday party, somebody's swimming party, whatever, if you go into a wedding, somebody needs to know what you do. No matter where you at, they need to know who you are. What's going on? So, as a beginner barber, some of the things I did, right? So I played basketball. You know what I mean? Probably one of the best basketball players, in my area at the time. I don't know where I'm at now, you know what I mean? But at the time, nobody could touch me. Anyway, basketball court, I play ball. I'm going to talk about me being a barber. Or I'm going to mention, yo, what's up, man? How you doing? My name is Chris. What's your name? I'm Nate. I'm Nate. I own a barbershop in Kingston. Oh, okay. That's what's up, man. Da, da, da. That's it. I don't say, yo, I'm the nicest barber you ever see. I don't do all of that. That's just keep it nice, cool, and funky. You know what I mean? Just keep it. My name is Nate. I'm an owner at Divine Hair Studios. My shop is in Kingston. That's it. You can keep it just like that, nice and simple. That was one of the ways that I used to, talk to people. My wife, she went to the dentist and told them, she got a shop in Kingston and that, her husband's a barber. Now, all the three dentist people that's well known in my area come straight down the street and I service them. All it is a quick conversation. You don't gotta go crazy with this stuff. You don't gotta get your phone out, show them mad. Let me look. You sound like a fiend. Chill out. All you gotta do is let them know is you're a barber in the area and you keep it from there.
They tell them about the bowling alley.
Oh, that was another tack that I used when I was bowling. And I'm a nice bowler too. But I use my barber name as my bowling name. And there was this young man that sit next to me. And he was like, "Oh, bro, you're a barber?" I said, "Yeah." He was like, "That's dope, man. I need a haircut." Ever since then, me and this young man had a great, like just a great conversation coming in the shop, like straight therapist like moments, you know what I mean? But just off of that, at the bowling alley, put my my barber name, and it worked. Or barber gear. Like right now, I got one free haircut. In the back, it says "Ask me how." Like it's stuff like this. Honestly, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. But sometimes we rely on other things so much, and we don't rely on. We are the business. You know what I mean? Like we don't rely on us. We want other stuff to work for us. And like, yes, you can get to a place where that can really work well for you. But on some real, most of the OGs I know, no matter where they go, somebody know that they a barber. And they still letting people know. You can go to a car dealership and you just looking for a car. You might not even get a car, but you can service them. You get what I'm saying? So there's a lot. I heard the new Silver Masters are quieter than the ones they initially released. You talking about the Master 2s? Is that the ones you were talking about? Man, I don't know nobody, and I'm from Kansas. Look, I get it, but there's places that you know what? Another one. I went to Valvoline, got me an oil change. Yes, I used the Groupon. I don't care. Sure enough, did that 5 gallon be crazy. A 5 quart be crazy. They know I'm a barber. I service them, bro. No matter where you go, you got to put it out there. I was just looking at the what high vis and the quarter seniors. You think that combo's good? Good money with your code for personal? Very much so. Now, let me tell you this. The cordless seniors, very much so. The high vis. Let me tell you something about the high vis though. The high vis is going to give you some nice sharp lines. But that is it. That is it. If you try to use the high vis for anything else, if you try to use the high vis from here and go down, it might catch. It might catch. Now, I usually don't go this way. I go up with my trimmers, but it all depends on how you cut your hair. I don't want you to get this thing. You're like, oh man, this thing is snack. Nah, I'm telling you the truth. The high vis is nice, clean, sharp, but that is it. That's what it does. It's a lineup trimmer. It's not an all-around trimmer. It's a lineup trimmer. Any other questions? What's the difference in something like the Gamma Shorty and a detachable clipper? Huge difference, Jose. Huge difference. So I'll give you the two of the main differences in the Gamma Shorty and the detachable clipper. One is the blades. The Gamma Shorty is an adjustable clipper that uses just one blade and you use guards on it. Detachable clipper uses metal guards, no blades. I mean, no plastic guards on it or nothing. Metal guards. Then the next thing that's mainly different is the motor. Detachable clippers use a rotary motor, and it's a lot slower. It's about 6,000. No, I'll say about 4,000 RPMs. But the torque is crazy, which means they can go through bulk very well. The Gamma Shorty is a brushless motor. Does a good job. Nothing wrong with it. However, it's not stronger than a detachable clipper. Detachable clipper blades cost more, so you're going to have to buy more than one detachable blade. The shorty, you just gonna have to you just need some plastic guards and you'll be okay. Detachable clippers are around $300. You get all the guards, you're probably looking at $550. Just being real with you. The Gamma Shorty is probably $2 and some change. You get some guards with that. It comes with some guards, but I don't think it comes with 1 through 8. It comes with some guards, so you might need to get some extra guards. So you're probably looking at $250 max. So it's about half the price. I was just going to hand out cards. So, okay, you can hand out cards. Nothing wrong with handing out cards, right? But when you do that, I'm going to tell you what not to do when you do such thing. Because this is how people are going to forget you on some real. How you doing? My name is such and such. I have a barbershop. Boom. I just want to leave some business cards here. If that's okay. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Thank you. I'm going to tell you right now, 2 things that can happen with that. They're going to throw away that business card, and they won't probably forget who you are. So what I would do is, right, because I'm one of these people that like to make real connections, and I don't want to make it seem like it's a force type thing, right? So if you just going to hand out cards, you have to be intentional on how you hand out the cards and why you hand out the cards. If you're going to go into a place, then I would say be intentional going to it. If you're just thinking about just you and you're not thinking about that business at all, then I would say don't go in that business just yet. This is what I'm saying. I went to a place called it's a Chevy dealership. We have Chevys. So I'm going to get information on the next up and coming, whatever like that. So I'm not there just to be like, hey, this is what I'm doing. I'm making an impact, letting you know that I'm interested in your services. Also, if it's okay with you, can you be interested in mine as well? So figure out what are those businesses that you do that with. What is that place that you go ahead and get them snacks real quick? You know what I mean? So in my area, y'all might have a Wawa, you might have a Sheetz or whatever, 7-Eleven or whatever like that. If I go there every day and I go there because they serve me because the products that I buy from them, then those are the people that's going to get business cards way faster than me just going to random places that I never go into and that I don't really care for the service at all. It's that. The main thing I'm saying is go to the places that you already go to and go there first. Once you really get a nice, healthy name out there for yourself, then I would say you can probably jump out and do some other traffic. But you might be able to get that on more social media ads and all that jazz. But nothing out of the ordinary that you should be doing, like this pressuring of that type of service. Just wait, get your name up well, and then start going to those places, or you can start doing ads, and then you can start trying different things. But continue to go to those places that you always go to, and have a real intentional conversation. Right. Yeah. But that's deeper. Like that's a different step. I just got the high vid. It's definitely not all around trimmer. Right. Right. I'll be honest with y'all. It's not. It's not all around. It's not all around trimmer. It's just line up. Got some business cards and pass them out anytime you talk to a new person. Let your clients know to send family and friends to your barbershop. Social media networking will help grow your business. Yep, that's true. That's true. Excuse me. Big ball is very true. I want, especially the beginning barbers, I want beginning barbers to understand how to conduct themselves and having a conversation with people in a very effective way, more than just saying, hey, this is just what I offer. This is just my services. And really really in being connected within your community. I think that's like the main thing. When you just have a mindset of like, okay, how can I get more people in my chair? Some things might just come forth. But if you have a, how can I have an impact in my community, servicing everybody around me so everybody can stay nice and clean, then your approach is a little bit different. Wahl Senior Corded, probably my favorite cutter of all time. That's the cutter that caused me to put me down my masters. I have the cordless seniors and I love it. Yeah, you can't go wrong with the cordless seniors. Are you going to get the Murano blade? The trimmer blade? I'll test it out. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Neil, the high vis is a hitter, not an overall trimmer by design. Right. Thanks for the explanation. I just bought the shorty to start cutting my own hair, and it's hard to figure out which clippers to buy. I got you. I understand that. When it comes to self cuts, I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna do a video because it depends on hair texture. It really does. Because at this point, when you're doing self cuts, you got to know what you're doing. You got to know that that clipper is going to cut your hair well. You got to know if it's going to do it well, wet, dry. If you even have product in it accidentally, what's going to be something that still be able to cut through that? Like, you're going to have to know that type of information. But that gives me a good video to talk about when it comes to self cutting. What is the best clippers and trimmers for self haircuts? Stay hustling. Always be positive. Believe in yourself and your skills. Sky's the limit. Yep. So, which wall trimmer is all around? All right, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say one, but some people probably won't. I'm gonna say two, but one of them is old school. The the 5-star razor wall razor trimmer is all around, but some people will probably say the detailers, but for me, it was not all around. That's a hit or miss for me. But the A-line trimmer, that's a small blade, but it could be used for all around. Have you used the Babel's MIM blade? What do you think about it? I just ordered one. I like it. Nothing wrong with the MIM blade. Some people will say that theirs get warm. Now, I really haven't had that issue. I think it depends on how long you're cutting with it. Some people are switching out the blade, putting on different motors. That might have something to do with it. But on a personal level, I can't say that mines have gotten warm like that for real. But it has been known, to get warm from some. Super Mecha is killing it. Yep, it is. 70, 60 bucks. You can't go wrong with it. People got upset that I said the Super Mecha. But it's like, but did you try it though? you know what I mean? Like, it's that for me. If you never tried it, then how can you say anything about it? If you try it, yeah. Raw detail is the best all around. Yeah, I've heard that before. But for mine, it wasn't, it wasn't all around. Oh, it said detailer. Okay. So yeah, I had it. You know what? I would say the 5-star hero, but that thing was a beast. That was a hitter. That was a hitter. Mecca is 25 right now online. Can't beat that now with tariffs. Now you can't. I think that's the best budget clipper out, period. I don't think nothing touches it. For the price where this is priced at, anything under $100, I think the Mecca is going to beat it. 3-hour runtime, 7,800 RPMs. Brushless motor, very quiet. Blade doesn't get hot. Cuts well. Click lever is nice. Digital display. Like, for that amount, you really can't beat that. I don't care what nobody say. Well, details never been all around. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why mine's wasn't like that. Best all around is Saber Onyx Ghost. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. Is Andis coming out with any new shavers? I'm not sure. I like their research. Corded Andis TI liner can't be beat for trimmers. Cordless, Babel Slow Pro, or Silver FX. Corded Andis TI liner can't be beat for trimmers. You know, I'll be honest. I'm gonna agree, but also disagree at the same time. This is why I say this. The corded Andis TI liner, it can't be beat because of the blade. And that's that. If you had the Andis TI liner blade setup, the cutting blade and the steel blade on any trimmer, and you put that on the Sabers, that's a beast of a trimmer. It's a beast of a trimmer. It's the blades. Andis blades are a beast. Now I'm not saying the machine is trash, because it's definitely quiet. The corded master is quiet. But if we're going off performance, I have to say that take that blade and put it on something else, it probably will be a beast as well. That's all I'm saying. But it's still the GOAT. it's still the GOAT, as is straight out of the box. When it comes straight out of the box, there's some stuff that's just like we not even gonna do that. You know, if you win when you win 6 rings, 6 finals, you know, it is what it is. I don't like them. Okay. I think I have to. I know why it's doing that. I forgot to set the mode. But just know we do have right here, that is a box of mine. That is an unboxing that I got to do. So y'all stay tuned for that. And let me see. Hold on. Everybody sleeps on the Oster trimmers. I think Oster slept on their trimmers, bro. I think Oster slept on them before everybody else did. They done went to toasters. Let me go ahead and see what this is doing. Fell in love with the cyborg trimmer all around. And hitter trimmer is a beast. LeBron to go. Oh, so I'm mad I said that ended. But now the cyborg trimmer, yeah, you're right. You're right about that. You got one thing right out of this comment. Cyborg trimmer is a beast. Out of the Sabers, I think I say the cyborg trimmer is like the older cousin from the Sabers. It's a beast. LeBron's not the GOAT though. Oster trimmer is worse than the peanut. Yeah, that's yeah. I ain't never had one, to be honest. Okay. Okay. I appreciate all those. Look. This dude on it real fast. I can't stand this. I can't. This man, he on the giveaway real fast. I think cordless trimmer can compete with corded trimmers. What cordless trimmers you think can compete with it? I definitely think the Sabers and the Cyborgs. Easy. I honestly will say the JRLs. You get the JRL. Now, some people can. You know what? That's what I need to do. I'm gonna put the Andis blade. Can you put the Andis cutting blade on the JRLs? If not, I'm gonna try. Do you have a 15% off cyborg? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Look at that. You see that? That's why I said screenshot it. Screenshot it. Stylecraft, 15% off. Gamma, 15% off. Wahl, 15% off. 4-mass trimmer. I ain't gonna lie, that's a dope one. 15% off. Williamsport, 10% off. And this 10% off. This is not all of them. But yeah. Yeah. I got 15% off. Coming in late. Did you talk about the Wahl? Yes, I did. That was one of the first things I talked about. Got the box right here, Mike. Got the box right here. We talked about that in the Super Taper Pro. Because the Super Taper X and the Super Taper Pro, 2 different clippers. I talked about that a little bit. I wish I can get those white shorties that the ambassadors are getting. I didn't even see them. Those are dope. Those will be dope. Who got them, Nick? TPOB X Deluxe. I don't know what that is. I screenshot it, but I don't see Cyborg. Cyborg is Gamma. So if you got go on Gamma's website and then use Concise 15. The Warriors taking game 7. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah. It's dangerous when Denver and Golden State still in it. It's dangerous. You can put the endless blades on the J-Rail. I just got to modify. I just get a modified bracket. Got you. But the cutting blade, because it don't make sense. It don't make sense if you cannot use the cutting blade. If I only can use a steel blade, it don't even matter to me. Cyborg and Saber can compete with any trimmer and most likely come out on top. The Cyborg gives a nice feel with the weight as well. Really top shelf trimmer. Now, I will say this, and I know I'm going to get some heat from this, but I don't care. The Andis Phenom trimmer is like, I ain't going to say it slept on, but it's been doing me some good, man, all around. It kind of reminds me of the Sabres on some real. It kind of does. It kind of reminds me of the Sabres. Off the top of my head, I know. Okay. I'll check it out. Gotta check them out. They look good. Okay, cool. Yes, you can put the Andis GTX EVO, please, on the J-Rail. Okay. Scared of Denver, you just never know. I know. You just need to use the J-Rail trimmer blade bracket. Okay. Then I'm only gonna be using it on my head once a week. No, you won't. Paying that price, you're gonna be using it every 2 or 3 days. I promise you. Well, don't pay that price. Discount code. Yeah, discount code. The J-Rail Onyx trimmer is the best debulker due to motor, torque, design, and the cam follower, which allows to move the blade, stand firm against the steel blade. Respect, yeah. That bracket they have, I think J-Rail definitely did a good job with that. They did a good job. That's what I did. Fatal switch the main blade on the J-Rail to an Andis blade. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that out, and I'm gonna let y'all know. Put the Andis Enforce blade on the J-Rail trimmer, and because of the amazing all-around trimmer. I need to get the Enforce blade again. But nah, those. See, I really wasn't like in the modifying like game, but I have to be real. Some stuff makes sense. Baldy, has everyone tried the A7 head foil shader for Stylecraft? I had it, but I let it go. I've been using the Andis Phenom trimmer and X Pro King. X Pro King prices is rising. Yeah, it was Mark. It's funny because I have the X Pro King clipper. I'm letting it go though. And the main reason why is because I have I have a like when it comes to that type of motor, I have enough of it. I don't need that many magnetic and vector motors. Now I'll test it out. You know what I mean? That's nothing. But to keep, I don't need to keep it. I'll let it go for a low price. Y'all funny. All these companies got something good to be used. Okay. Y'all said something funny. Any other questions? Yo, my man said this is a highway robbery coming from my Andy Slimline Pro. Nah, man, I'm not even mad at you. I'm not even mad at you for saying that. It's not highway robbery. To me, I'm sorry. I understand that you're new in the game, but sadly, what's highway robbery is that the fact that a stick of gum is about what? $1.25 now. The joint used to be 25 cents. To me, that's highway robbery. Clippers and trimmers, I get it. Stuff is gonna be it's there's always gonna be stuff that's dumb high. Cap, I talk about this all the time. That stuff mad high, right? And then we were just talking about a Mecca clipper that's $25 and $60 on Amazon. So I mean, you pick, you know what I mean? It's really up to you at the end of the day. You don't have to, but it's really up to you at the end of the day. The X Pro King is out performing TPB stock. Right? Well, see, I can't even say that to be honest. Is everybody backing off from the Instincts, clippers, and trimmers? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Me, I like I like clippers that fit well in hand for me. So if it feels just off, then I'll probably let it go. No matter what it is. Mines are good for budget clippers. I put a fast feed blade on the Mecca. It's a beast. Bro, I got the fast feed blade on the JRLs. Monster. What's wrong with TPOB? I don't know. What do you mean? By the way, what did you eat today? Smoky Bones. Outback. Flaming crab.
No, you didn't.
All right, so I ate some food. Like he said it twice. I don't know. What do you mean? Astro King is a Kimmy. You market sober price. The Kimmy version $60. See, and that's what I'm saying. For some people, the X Pro King is worth it. Some people gonna look at it and be like, "How much?" Nah, I ain't paying that. I'm gonna go over here and pay 60. There's something for everybody, depending on what you like, how you know what I mean. It's really up to you. It's like somebody saying, "Yo, I like these Jordans, but these Jordans are 220," and I'm like, "Nah, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and go to Payless and get these LA gears that light up, bro. Because every time when I step, y'all can see where I'm at. Like, there's something for everybody. There's something for everybody." He got something with that trimmer for sure. Oh. When you get seasoned in the game, you don't feel bad spending a couple of dollars on a really good machine. No, you don't. I mean, whatever you like, that's what you just going to buy. Whatever you like. There's people that's buying Teslas. I'm not buying a Tesla. So It's really up to you. There's nothing worth with the play clipper. It's a better ergonomic. There's nothing worth with the play clipper. It's a better ergonomic JRL 2020. Okay. Bro, that sounds good. But I haven't gotten the blooming onion. Nah, I ain't get the blooming onion. That junk hurts you, bro. That's some that junk will give you a heartburn. I'm not sure if it's good. I just seen it today, to be honest. I'm not sure if it's good, but if I do get it, I'll test it out and I'll let you know how I like it. Are you familiar with 5-minute ball fades? I did a 5-minute fade challenge on YouTube about 2-3 years ago. People spend money on what they like, whatever it is. That's real. That's real. Some people spending money on some Pumas right now. That's what they like. That's what they like. Looking to get a new clipper and can't decide on a JRL, Instinct, Saber Tools, or something else. Any advice or recommendations? I mean, that's a nice lineup. I'm not even gonna lie to you, J Mac. If I had to pick one out of the three, it would definitely be the JRLs, then the Saber Tools, then the Instincts. But it all depends on what you really need it for. But JRLs to me is the one. The play is the JRL. Oh. I think they will say different, like both brands, but yeah. I mean, we could talk about that all day, back and forth, nonstop, but get what you like at the end of the day. Just get what you like. Concise, do you currently use a fat blade? I do. I have it on my Silver Masters. The JRL. Oh, I'm sorry. The play is JRL from 5 years ago, not the Onyx, but the 20. See how dead and slower. The play is not the Onyx, which is that Barber Lounge YouTube comparison. Okay. I don't know if I seen that. What blade should I run with the JRL? And that's what I go with. I mean, honestly, the JRL blade that it comes with is dope. You can't go wrong with that. But I have mine's modded out with the fast feed blade. The fat blade is used daily for me. I almost rarely touch my number 1 guard and 1.5 guard. Respect. You know what? I'll be real with you. I never thought about doing that. I usually use the fat blade for like sometimes I get kids and the moms just want like a certain amount just off, but they want to still keep it dark. Oh, I'm using the fat blade all day. And like a taper on the sides real quick. That's like a 10-15 minute cut. That's correct. I want to get the Jordan. I want to get the Jordan clipper and trimmer of 2025. So I'm doing tough research. Cap, that's going to be very subjective, though. I'm not even going to lie to you. Everybody's Jordan clipper and trimmer 2025. Anybody that does YouTube, anybody from any shop, any master barber, you might hear about 4 or 5 clippers and trimmers, and from there, man, you just got to pick which one that you really like at the end of the day. But everybody's going to be different. What do you think about vector motors for fading? It can obviously be done. Do you think they're overpowered? I kind of like a softer motor for blending. Me too. I really don't use vector motors for fading. Some people do, but I'm more so like vector motors for me. I'll do it for debulking, sometimes shaping, If I have somebody that's doing like a transition and they got like locks, I use it for locks. Take the locks out real quick, like stuff like that. I don't use it for my fading. I got better tools that are really well known for fading to do that. What clipper do you have on your fab blade on? Gotcha. As a barber, I buy it all. Respect. The blade clipper is annoying. I returned it. The hair sticks to the body. Oh. I'm not into blade mods. All the times the blade swapping lease and I'm heating up, so I don't swap blades. Neil, that is true, right? And I've been there too. But the fast feed blade on the JRL, you would think that's how it came out. What's your favorite trimmer right now? Personally, the sabers are some hitters. For sure. Can anything compete? Yeah. There's multiple trimmers that can compete with it right now. And honestly, some people might agree, some people will disagree, but for me, very much so. So the sabers, the cyborgs, you got the Tune 45 trimmers, you got the Annis Phenoms, you got like just performance wise, right? So format trimmers, Babelist. Let me say this about Babelist. Majority of Babelist trimmers can compete with anything top tier, but it all depends on what blade we're talking about. If we're talking about the original Gold FX, it can compete with majority of them. I like the Graphite 2.0. I like it because to me, it still has a nice sharpness to it, but it's a more all-around blade. That's just me. The Gold FX blade, I noticed that it's really nice. It can be all around, but under the neck, it can kind of get irritating depending on how your blade is set up. But the Graphite, for me, never had no problems. That's why I like that blade the most, because no matter how I set it, I had no problems. Okay, got you. I have the fat blade on the JRL. Mine's is on my Masters. Fatal, I have it on my Indus coil. It's the noise. Be an issue for the Indus Masters, but nothing still competes with this torque and range of motion. Yeah, I have it on my Silver Masters. Do these companies let you return trimmers if you don't like it after using it? I mean, I definitely think you can reach out to them and let them know that you're unsatisfied with their product, and I don't see why not. But I reach out to them. The low pro FX1 trimmers also. Yeah. What are your top zero gap straight out of the box clippers and trimmers? All right, so zero gap. Well, clippers, I really don't have one for clippers, but I could talk about trimmers. There's only three. There's three trimmers that came zero gap. You all up in my you're on my screen. The mouse, because it's all connected. Look. So you gotta move. Where is it at?
It's on your screen.
Well, I don't know now.
It's
Oh,
on your screen.
Get it back to one, babe. Get it back to one.
all right. We're good. I don't know why.
All right. But when it comes to trimmers, there's three trimmers, straight out of the box, straight hitters, and you might need to scale some of them back sometimes. The first one, 4-mass trimmers. I'm just going to show y'all. I'm just going to show y'all. Straight out of the box, this thing is a problem. I'm just going to go ahead and show y'all. I'm just going to show you my top three. So this is one of them. Easily. Let me put this back in here. I don't know why it does that. So $90 right now. This thing is a beast. Now let's see something. let's just see something. Right? I think let's see if this works. Y'all see me putting this in this code, right? Oh, that's stupid. Y'all see that, right? Even with the discount, with the $90, use my Concise 15, you get this thing for $72. This trimmer right here is a problem. All right. So I'm gonna show y'all one more. No, two more. I'm sorry. So the first one I said is 4-match trimmer. The other one I said is the FX3 trimmer. Straight out of the box. Just these things are a beast. Now I'm going to talk about this one. Because it makes no sense it makes sense to only talk about the red ones. These red ones, straight out of the box, hitters. Nobody can say anything different. All right, one more. And I think y'all know where I'm going with this one. It's easily top 3. Oh, I thought I shared it. I'm sorry. Here we go. You already know. Top 3. You got the FX3, the high-vis trimmer, and the 4-match trimmer. Those are the top 3. Straight out of the box. Hitters when it comes to trimmers. Clippers, though, I mean, it's more what can be zero gap, and that's best. But for me, that's a hard one to say because I think Fast Feeds is the best zero gapping clipper and blade setup. I don't have like that. To me, is the best one. That and the Masters. Those two, you zero gap them. Best setup. Do you have any comments for the TPV clippers and trimmers? No. I chipped my original Gold FX and I replaced it 2 times. Not hitting or debulking. It's not. Oh, that's tough. Never had that problem, but that's tough. So nobody talking about where the wall fade out blade truly shines, almost the best for that particular area of fading. It is. You're right. It does a good job. I have it too. I still use it. It kind of reminds me of a fast feed blade. I'll be honest with you. Bayless is known for having trimmer blade quality control issues. Are slept on and are ahead of any other. Now I can't say that slept on. Well, I agree with them slept on, but being ahead of any other clipper for a certain type of fading type of work, I can't say that. The Annis GTX blade is the best all around. Doesn't snag. Yeah, the under the neck part is the main thing for me. The Vapor fade out blade is good, but the clipper itself is kind of meh. I like it. I like the clipper. I like the power. A lot of people don't like the sound of it, to be honest. If everything stayed the same but the sound, I think we'll have a different story. Yes, the FX3 trimmer is most definitely a hitter. Yeah. Fat Master blade on the cordless. Fat Master blade on the cordless Masters or Envy Dunk. I say the cordless Masters. Oh, he said he put them away. He put them away for 6-7 months. But with patience, trial and error, I figured them out how to use them and they shine. Got you. The FX3 out of the box was gap. People were pushing them back. Yeah, that's real. Is zero gap necessary? That's a great question, Mark. It all depends on your foundation of how you cut hair. Because some people, I've seen people not even hit. They'll do the whole cut. I forget who does this. They'll do the whole cut with the clipper. They might do some trimmer work, but when it comes to the lineup, they go straight with the razor. So, do you really need a trimmer completely zero gap if that's your process? No. I might be biased out of the box. Instincts are hitters right out of the box. No, I ain't saying you biased, but that just could be your that could just be your story. You know, that they could be for you. I'm not saying that they're not, but the three that I said, I don't think that, yeah, those three are different to me. Hey guys, you notice the best trimmer blades as hitters have less coatings, usually the silver metal blades. You can get they hit crazy. Yep. Yeah, that's true. Certain hair types, especially the kids where the hair lays flat and is thin, only use the Wahl Vapor from 0 to the half. I have another Wahl Vapor, which I switched to moving blade, which I use for bulk fading. That makes sense. I understand why you did that. Yes, I noticed that. That's why I still prefer to go to appendix. The coating on the face superior to other coatings. Also great friction when moving. Good glide. Great skills, minimal equals minimal tools. Yeah. Mark, don't be a casual. Put some respect on the fast feed and master. These young barbers just don't know. Yeah, the blaze is crazy. Game Changer does that. Yeah. So yeah, the Game Changer. I forgot who it was that do it on YouTube. I actually, I'll be real with you. I seen him do that, so I'm gonna try it. I understand why he does that. I really, really do. It's genius, actually. How his client comes back for the next cut using that razor, how he does is genius. What do you know about the? I don't. What is that? Oh, okay. Now I see. 245 hair dryer. I haven't received that, so I don't know much about it, but I do want to get it because I want to talk about something that it has that most hair dryers don't have in the barbering industry. Now, let me see this. Okay. So I put it out there. I'm seeing y'all in the comments of the YouTube video for the 10K giveaway. Okay. Next Sunday Night Live is gonna be. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'm telling y'all right now, if somebody wins that won so many already, I'm gonna ask him to do a giveaway with 5 of his clippers and 5 of his trimmers. How would you compare the instincts to those formats trimmers you brought up? Very comparable, to be honest. To me, to this day, the formats trimmers have been the best balding out trimmers I have used. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like the best balding out trimmers. They line up well too. They do line up well. They do a lot well. Those are the two main things. They line up well and they bald out well. No matter the hair texture. You can go this way. You can go front. Matter of fact, I got a clip. Yeah, I think I'm playing. Now, and I only say this because I'm talking about I'm talking about people that have like real strong hair, like real strong coarse hair. And I'm not talking about like 4C hair. You can have straight coarse hair. Like it can be real tough. But I'm gonna show y'all this video. I think it's this one. No, that's just the haircut. This might be it. No, it's not. While I'm looking this up, y'all can still ask some questions, but I want y'all to see the performance of it. Here we go. This client of mine has real strong coarse hair. Y'all ready? I want y'all to see this. All right, here we go. These are the formats trimmers. Strong coarse hair. Pores and everything. Crazy. Look how these things. Tap and go. His hair is real strong. Formats don't got nothing. Like they did whatever they wanted to do with his hair. So that's why I say that. Stagger tooth on my wall designer is probably my most used clipper for most fading I do. I'm not mad at that. So coarse hair can be, so you can have coarse hairs is mainly just, how can I say this? It's not just 4C hair. It's not people with real strong coils. That's just coarse hair. You can have real strong, like, okay, some clients, if you ever try to give them a shave and the smaller their hairs are, the stronger I feel like it gets, right? They have real rough hair. So you can also use the same verbiage as coarse when it comes to that type of hair texture. It doesn't have to just be like a 3 to a 4C hair to call it a coarse. So that's what I mean. That's not the only one. 4C hair is not. It's just not the only coarse hair. So anytime I get something that does a great job, I mean, anytime I get like a trimmer, there's like a few people I use to see how well it can cut. And that client of mine, he's definitely one of them. Sad Oster gave up. Yeah. How formats feel in hand? Good. They feel good in hand. I have a video on my YouTube channel. Y'all should just check it out. One of these videos, just search formats. You'll see it. Appreciate it. Will definitely give the stagger tooth blade I try on my rebels. Yeah, that's a good setup too. And they feel good in hand. Yeah. Concise. What's your go-to detachable? Right now, it's the Heinegers. It is. It's a lot quieter. I do like using them. I thought the Octanes was going to be GOAT for life, but the parent company of that made the Octanes, Heineger, it don't even make sense. The serious version. Says I'm trying to order Cyborgs now. I don't see anywhere. Enter your promo code. So you went to checkout? If you went to checkout, so I think they do it kind of like, let me see. I'm gonna go there. Am I signed in already? Okay, no, good. I just wanted to make sure that I'm doing it. Yo, how many times? How many pop-ups that just came up? It's crazy. So let me go ahead and share this. All right, so let me just go to shop. Shop all. Add to cart. Add to cart. Yo, why this thing keep? There you go. So I got it in the cart. It comes with a portable charging dock stand. Okay, that's interesting. So I go to view and edit cart. So from here, I think you go to proceed to checkout. And I think in the order summary, 2 items in the cart, you drop that down. Okay, you do all of that. And once you get past the shipping and you hit next, it will tell you about a coupon code. And then you put the coupon code after this page is done. I keep hearing about the Annis Pulse ZR2 detachable. Yeah, my friend got one of those. When we get the CT, he's supposed to bring it. And yeah. Even if you're using PayPal, it should still have a drop down box. I've done that before. It should have a drop down box still, like a drop down. If it's not a drop down box, it's at the almost at the end. Is the corded masters really that much heavier than the cordless? Well, it's to me. Excuse me. To me, they kind of feel the same. No, they don't. It's a little bit heavier, but it's the cord itself that weighs too. Have code for that one? Which one? For what? Not sure what you're asking for. Yeah. Friends are crazy. All right, let me refresh this and see where y'all at. Okay. This 10K giveaway is going to be fun. Any other questions, y'all? We've been on for some time. Okay, if not, okay. For that one, detachable. Oh no, I don't. Nah, not at the moment. Not at the moment. But stick around. I'll try to figure something out. But look, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get going. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure y'all go ahead and check out that 10K giveaway. Do everything that is needed in the instructions. Also, you'll see on my Instagram story, I talk about that as well. So, like I said, I always love to give back. So I appreciate y'all for continue to rock with a brother. stay tuned. Make sure y'all like this, man. Subscribe. We're gonna do 25K and then 50K. And I probably need, I ain't gonna say I need to calm down on the giveaways, but they just gonna keep getting better and better and better. So I appreciate y'all. Let's go ahead and continue to keep striving and keep doing this industry together. And if I can help you in any way, try to figure out, you know, what to get, what not to get, just give you some information. Even if you don't get nothing, but you're getting good information, I'm glad just to be able to help in that area as well. So I appreciate y'all. Y'all be blessed, man, and have a great week.